Kia ora tātou, and warm Pacific greetings. I'm David Robie from the Pacific Media Centre, and welcome to Aotearoa and A2 University.
Founded at the University of Papua New Guinea in 1994, the Pacific Journalism Review celebrated its 20th anniversary in 2014, holding a conference from the 25th to the 29th of November. The conference was full of respected journalists, filmmakers, activists, and many more.
We're teetering on the edge of a time of great change. Never before in this modern world of fast evolving technology, human desperation and changing climate, has the media been so crucial to preserving our way of life, our values.
Now, can you please just tell us just a little bit about what your whole presentation was about, maybe just briefly?
Well, it was basically about the tendency for international journalists to fall into the Indonesian myth-making of the West Papuan struggle as being about primitive spear-carrying, bow and arrow-using Highland warriors, and failing to recognise that it's a movement which is a sophisticated movement which is based on non-violence. It's also looking at the dangerous conduct that international journalists carry out and the threats that they put to both sources and media workers on the ground.
Truths have to be told, and I'm afraid in Australia at the moment there are some very telling signs that media freedom is on the decline.
The press is we because we write it, and you because you read it. To defend press freedom is defending yourself, not us. And it was sort of like a call to arms to the whole French people to say, you know, you need to be here with us. And I just don't feel that Australians are with us as the press.
I hope to give you a bit more insight into the kinds of experiences we have had in the lead up to and after the general election.
I thought I would mention that at the time of the second coup in Fiji, I was in a Dateline car with a few other journalists there to cover the first coup.
The minute you start to define a journalist, then you are also providing the means to control that journalist.
Speaking to you from Auckland on a sunny Friday afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Because if you didn't do anything, I will do something.
Documentary provides us with is kind of a love of knowledge. Why we like documentary is something to do with reality and truth. And yet very often that's been seen as almost scientific in its in the notion of knowledge. And I believe very strongly that documentary also functions around emotion and empathy.
The candlelight vigil this afternoon is actually commemorating the 5th year of the anniversary of the Ampatuan or Maguindanao massacre. It happened on the 23rd of November 2009, and we want to commemorate this so that people will always remember that these victims of this massacre haven't had any justice yet. So we want to remind the Philippine government that the world is still waiting, and they have to do their best, if they may, for a speedy investigation and a speedy justice to give the families of these people peace of mind.
I sometimes think, you know, it probably took a bit of a touch of madness to actually get to 20 producing a journal. But yeah, no, it's quite astounding, really. I think. Really don't start yesterday. No, you know, it's just quite astounding. It's 20 years has gone by. You know, and I never really thought about it when we first started off, what our loco would be like and where we were going to be going. Because I was living in Papua New Guinea and I had no plans for leaving, and then eventually moved on to Fiji. And at that time, of course, I never realised I could be coming here and back to New Zealand. So it's taken quite a journey.